Yeah. Bezrat Hashem, we're dedicating the Shiur for complete health for Maya Nava Bat Adina Leah, and also to the Refuah Shlema of Emuna Miriam Bat Adina Leah, בתוך שאר חולי עמו ישראל. And להבדיל, for the benefit of the soul of Chaya, Rashia Rachel Bat Chaya Leah, בתוך שאר נשמות בני ישראל. May Hashem going to reveal His mercy on each and every one of us to find joy and happiness in our Avodat Hashem. We're in Torah Lamed Chet 38 Likutei Moharan, Part Zayin, second paragraph. We learned a little bit about Shabbat, that in Shabbos, that's the day that we're committing ourselves totally to the Creator. And Rabbeinu told us that we need to do that from Sunday, from the days of the week. We need to remember that. Zochrer me'echad b'Shabbat. Every day you need to prepare yourself as much as you can to that moment of Shabbos that's just going to come. And you cannot stop that moment, because when Shabbos arrived, you're inside of it. You cannot run away. Nothing going to change the fact that it's Shabbos. So the Creator, He reveals His will that we're going to prepare ourselves to that day. That day will come. And we're talking about the redemption, because Shabbos, it's Me'en Olam Haba. It's like to live in the world to come. It's like to live in the world to come. It depends in how much you feel Shabbos. There was a righteous man that said that even if we're going to put all of the effort in the world, the person going to serve Hashem, going to dedicate all of his time just to think about that concept of Shabbat, always going to think about Shabbat and going to yearn to Shabbat and going to pray on Shabbat and going to learn on Shabbat, everything all for Shabbos, he will not going to understand even one drop from the sea of how great, important and awesome is really Shabbos. Shabbos is something that is beyond human reach. It's the world to come itself. Just we cannot see it. We need to remember that. A lot of people are standing in that fight, and me myself also finding myself in that a lot of times in my life. And actually every time that a person is climbing and achieving a new level in Avodat Hashem, he's progressing a little bit, he finds himself in that test. That you meet darkness. One moment before you saw light was shining, and you had new understandings in your avodah, and you felt like, wow, it's so awesome, it's so amazing. Now I know for sure how I'm going to serve Hashem, and really Hashem exists, and really the Torah is truth, and you can see those things. And in the next moment, darkness is coming down, and you cannot see nothing, and you don't know where you're holding, and is it true, and if it's maybe I was wrong, and all doubts and questions are coming, and choshech yechaseh haaretz ve'arafel leumim, and darkness is covering the earth, and fog is blocking the eyes of the nations, and no one can see nothing, because when it's dark you cannot see. So what can you do? You need to remember from the first day that Shabbos will come. Based on what? On the fact that you had some illuminations last week in Shabbos. You remember, there was Shabbos. Yesterday it was Shabbos. Yes. Yesterday there was Shabbos. And now in the next day you're going to remember Shabbos. Even that it's total darkness. It's regular days of the week. You have labor, you have work to do, you have obligations, you have things you need to do, you have to accomplish things, you need to run, you need to work, you need to sweat, you need to argue, you need to fight, you need to find yourself in all of that mess. And where am I, and where is the Creator? What's going on here in this world? Remember Shabbos. You need to remember the last time that the light was shining, and not to deny the fact that the light was shining because that now it's darkness. Not to say, no, the world is dark. No. Now it's night. Now it's time of judgments. Now it's time of darkness. Now it's time that I cannot recognize. I don't remember. Zochreu me'echad b'Shabbat. You need to remind yourself that soon Shabbos is going to come. The redemption going to come. The salvation going to come. The next illumination. And before every level, there is a gate. Before of every treasure, there is a lock. Before every house there is a door. Before every place you need to go through some obstacles. You need to break some fences. You need to cross some difficulties to achieve. You want to peel a fruit, you need to peel it. You need to taste the fruit, you need to peel it. You have to reach inside. You have to come inside and you want to feel the Torah. Okay, effort, hours to need to dedicate. Before you worked for a few hours on a certain limud, you cannot come with the right conclusions from that limud. Only after you learn and you learn and you learn and you review and you try again and you put more effort, and then when you pray, Hashem is opening your eyes. When it's too hard for you to understand, then you close your eyes and say, please Hashem, help me to understand. Only then, only when you came to that moment, 1 moment ago, that you know for sure that you don't understand that sugya, that you don't understand what's written here in the Likutei Moharan, only then, mimidbar, from the desert, matana, you're going to receive it as a free gift. How Moshe Rabbeinu was asking for a free gift in prayers. He was begging. That's how you're going to remind yourself that it's all coming from the Creator, by reminding yourself the last illumination, the last time that you saw the light is shining, the last time that you saw that good things happened in this world. From the last time that you saw, you're going to pull the light until the next time. That was the gas station. That was the place that you charged your battery last time. Don't worry, it's charged enough. And even if it's blinking, low bat, don't worry. You need to be strong. Continue. You have to continue. You need to make another step. And this is why in Shabbos we have schar psi'ah. In Shabbos we receive a reward on every footstep that we make. Because that's the way to understand what it means Shabbos. To prepare yourself for Shabbos, you need to make another step and another step, and you're going to be rewarded on every step. And the steps are in the darkness because the faith is in the nights. And you have to count on the Creator that you will have a place to set your foot down. You're going to have a solid ground under your footstep, and you don't know where it's going to be. You don't know where you're putting your life. You need to pray. This is why you're going to be rewarded in schar psi'ah on every footstep, Every step going to bring you to remember, I also didn't know where I'm going to put the next one, and I did, and there was a solid ground, so based on that, I can put the next one. But I don't know what's going to happen. Remember, remember, but last month I was standing in the same situation. Last day I was standing in the same situation. Last year I was standing in the same situation. And finally, I made that step, and there was a ground under my leg. So I can make the second step. I'm going to step today. That's the only way. So, okay, now you have time. I'm closing my eyes. If you want to run away, it's okay. I'm not looking. You can run away. I understand. It's frightening. But that's the only way that I found. I haven't found another way yet. If I would know about a different way, about some way that's going to be shiny all day long, that the sun's never set over there, that there is no darkness, I would tell you about it. I haven't found that place. I don't think it exists. It's going to come when Shabbos is going to arrive. When the salvation is going to come, so then the the night going to shine like the day. Okay, it's going to come. When Hashem gonna decide. It's not in our hands. What is in our hands? To pray, to strengthen ourselves, and to talk to each other, and to give powers one to the other, and to share, and to remind ourselves the miracles that happens to us. That's the only way. Everyone in this world is going through difficulties. Rabbeinu said if you want to be a kosher person, you have to go through thousands of up and downs. Alafim shel yeridot ve'aliyot. Thousands of up and downs. You cannot avoid it. You cannot ignore from it. If you were able to ignore, it means that it wasn't such a down that you can ignore it. And if you felt it, you need to prepare yourself to understand. God, He listens to every prayer. And God, He's with you in every situation that you're going through. And sometimes He doesn't answer immediately. Sometimes He doesn't answer on the spot. Sometimes He wants you to go through that process, that you're going to develop your confidence, you're going to work on your faith skills, that you're going to work on your faith, that you're going to believe in Him. If now you say, I believe in Hashem. Okay, let's see. You know how to talk. Let's see if you can walk. How you can walk? You should walk in darkness. Let's see if you can walk. Where is the faith? In the nights. Let's see you walk in the darkness. Let's see you walk when you don't have a path under your legs, when you don't have signs that are shining and showing you exactly where's the center and what's the goal, what's your purpose, where you're heading. You don't know nothing. That's darkness. That you're in the middle of the field, you're in the middle of the forest, and you don't know if there's a cliff over there, if there are animals, predators, difficulties, holes in the ground, boulders. You don't know, thorns, knives. That's night. That you don't know. What you need to hold yourself strong in faith. How you reveal your faith? When you pray. That's the only way to believe. It's to pray. That's the only way. When Moshe Rabbeinu opened his hands and he prayed to Hashem, it's written, Vahi yadav Emuna. His hands were full with faith. And Targum Unkelus over there is translating the words Vahi yadav Emuna, that he was spreading his hands in the air with faith. So it's written, Perisan Betzlo, that he was praying. He had faith, and the act was an act of prayer. But the prayer revealed his inner level, that he was a believer, that he believed. So he prayed. If you believe, you pray. If you don't pray, it means that you don't believe. And if you claim that you believe and you don't pray, it means that your faith is weak. It means that you're lying. You're lying to yourself, you're lying to your friends, you're lying to your rabbis. You claim that you are a believer. But really, if you don't pray, so it means that you don't count on the Creator. So that's our solution. That's how we're going to remind ourselves Shabbos. That's what we should do. That's what each and every one of us that wants to have a relationship, a certain connection with the Creator, have to have. Have to have a daily time, every day, to dedicate at least an hour, a certain time, that in that time you just talk to the Creator like you talk to your best friend. There's no other solutions. No other solutions. No tricks. If you can try to make some tricks to find yourself an easy life, the Creator, like we said before, if you don't feel those downs, if you don't feel those shames, the Creator is stronger than you, and He's going to wake you up. So a person needs to strengthen himself and to push himself to those Idbodeduyot, and to go and to talk to the Creator and to ask Him, Father in heaven, what do you want from me? What do you want me to do? How can I fix? What should I do? On what I should put my effort? On what I should put my powers? Where am I heading? Where are you taking me? What do you want me to do? How you want me to accomplish my mission? What do you want me to do? How do you want me to succeed? What are the things that are important, that are required for me to do? What should I do? How I'm going to make you happy? How I'm going to please you? That's the way. And when a person is opening his mouth in prayers and is talking to the Creator, he's going to be answered. The only reason that you feel I haven't been answered yet, it's because you haven't opened your mouth in prayers yet. And if you say, yes, but I was praying, not enough. Probably not enough. If you would pray enough, you would be answered. For people, it's very easy. For them, it's a lot easier to get rid of responsibility. They say, I fulfilled my obligation in prayers. I made an hour on it. I made 6 hours on it. No, Hashem wants more from you. Hashem wants your heart. And if you just play like you are praying and you made 1 hour something in the field, it doesn't mean that you fulfill your obligation to the Creator. Put Shabrichu Liba by. The Creator, He wants your heart. And if you haven't brought your heart yet, so He's going to keep on demanding you to bring your heart. You're going to keep on wanting your heart. And he liba bae, and he liba bae. Until you're going to bring your liba, he will keep on bae. He will keep on asking. He will keep on bae. Bae, it's a shon ba'ayot. You're going to keep on sending ba'ayot. Ba'ayot, it's retzonot. He is bae. He wants. So you have problems. You have problems because because the Creator, He wants you to bring your heart. And first of all, people don't have a heart. That's a problem. That's another topic for another day, for another night, maybe. But after that you try, even if you put a lot of ishtadlut, the Creator, He wants to give you more, and He really wants to purify you. He wants to bring you to the purpose. He wants to bring you to a place that you're going to be able to be proud and to say I'm straight, and to say I'm good, and to say I'm honest, and to say I'm sincere, and to say I'm good, and I'm not bad, and I'm not evil, and I'm not far, and I am close, and I am everything good that you can say it on me. And every bad thing that you're going to say, you cannot say it on me. He wants you to be able to stand up for yourself. So for that, a person have to have a tshuva shlema, a complete tshuva. When you feel distance from the Creator, it means that you brought down that distance. It means that you sinned in a certain way that now required from your side to do tshuva. And if you're going to pray, if you're going to do that tshuva, you're not going to feel that distance anymore. You're going to remove those curtains that are blocking your eyes. You're going to take away that fog, that darkness from you, and you're not going to have that darkness in your life anymore. And you will be able to recognize the supervision, the private supervision of the Creator in your life. And you're going to see the kindness of the Creator, and you're going to see the love of the Creator, and you're going to see amazing things in your life, and you will be very happy. It all depends in the level of the tshuva of the person. This is why Shabbat that we mentioned is the same letters of the word teshuv, come back. You need to come back to the tshuva, and then you have Shabbos. Every person that is doing tshuva, that is doing hitbodedut, and he is confessing, and he is working on himself to purify himself, to cleanse himself from all of his sins, from all of his lusts and desires. If you do that consistently, finally you're going to find the light. You're going to find the light of your own soul. It's going to shine from inside, and you're going to be happy. You're going to find yourself, and you're going to be happy. You're going to have a complete faith. You're going to recognize the private supervision of the Creator in all of the details of your life. Inside all of the constrictions and all of the difficulties and all of the narrow and shaky situations that you have in your life, you're going to find the Creator standing over there, stable than ever, stronger than ever, powerful than ever. And He's there to help you, and He's there to assist you, and to support you, and to build you, and to bring you to good, solid places of success, of unity, of purification, of glory. But it depends in your will. If you want to dedicate your life, you're going to go to the field to reveal your faith, to talk to the Creator like you talk to your best friend. And then, if you're going to demand Him, if you're going to ask for Him, you're going to find Him. And if not, you don't want to hear the end of that sentence. It's going to be harder. It's going to be harder because God is too mercy. He is not able to let us run away from our success. So He's going to force you to succeed. He's going to bring you to that truth of humility that you're going to succeed. If you will want it, and if you won't. So a wise person going to take himself seriously. Stop watching your stupid computer every day. Go to the field, do tshuva, do your hitbodeduyot. That's it. Thank you very much.